So earlier this year, the government released a report in relation to advancing Australia as a digital economy, and part of that report identified the fact that a lot of startup companies have real trouble attracting and retaining staff, and part of the reason that they wanted to focus on employee share plans was to attract and retain staff in those startup companies in Australia.
And James, what are some of the existing problems with employee share schemes, and what are some potential solutions to encourage innovation and, I guess, support the startup sector in Australia?
Yeah, what they're trying to do is they're really focusing on making it less complicated. What's happening at the moment is a lot of employee share plans are very complicated due mainly to the tax laws. So what they're trying to do is simplify the tax laws. There's a lot of examples of how employee share plans don't actually create any attraction for employees to involve themselves and participate at all. For example, there's situations where employees are taxed before they actually receive their shares or before they can actually sell them and realise the value. So the problem with that is that the employees are taxed at the start, but they can't actually realise any cash to pay that tax until later on the track. So that's a real disincentive for employees, and it goes against the purpose of the employee share plans, which is to attract and retain staff. What they're looking to do as a solution is to defer that taxing point or offer increased concessions in relation to startup companies. Of itself creates an issue in terms of the definition of startup companies, but it's a good incentive because I think it'll go well to helping startup companies adopt and successful employee share plans.
And James, do we have any idea on when these changes could come through?
Not at the moment. It's a bit of an interesting question. The review closes at the end of August, so there's submissions in relation to a discussion paper which are due at the end of August, and then I think depending on which government is in at the time, they'll hopefully adopt them soon after, but no plans at this stage.
James, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.